Hello, welcome. In the previous lecture, we created the functionality to register new users. Now, in this lecture, we will be able to navigate the newly created user to the sign in screen. And also, we will be able to send the newly created user a congratulatory message to tell them their account have been successfully created. Now, to do this, we have to go to the register screen. And first of all, we can copy this function and then get rid of this. Now, scroll up and over here, we can create a new function. And the purpose of this function is to make use of what we just copied. That is the register new user function, which is found within the auth controller class. Now create a function and we can call this register user and paste this. Now use Ctrl and S in order to have a very better format. Now within the auth controller file, we have a function called register new user. And the purpose of this function is to register new user within Firebase. And first, we created a variable called res to store a value which is going to say something went wrong. But however, if the account have been successfully created, then we are updating the res variable to equal success. And also, we are returning the res variable within the register new user function, meaning the output of this function will either be something went wrong, but if the account was successfully created, then the output will be equal success, meaning the outcome we are expecting from this variable will be a data type of string, meaning it will be a test value. So what we want to do now is we want to be able to have access to the outcome of this function. And in this way, we will be able to compare the outcome to know what we want to do next. Okay, now what we have to do now is to go back to the register screen. And first, we have to store this in a variable. And in this way, we will be able to grab whatsoever outcome. That is, if it will be something went wrong or success. Now, over here, we can create a new variable, and we already know what type of data this will return, and it will be a data type of string. So we can go ahead and say string, and again we can call this res, and it will be equal to this. And definitely we will need to use the await over here, and in order to use the await we have to use the async. Okay, and over here use the await, and then we can create a check. We can then say if res is equal, we use the double equal sign to compare values. If it is equal success, copy this. If it is equal success, meaning the account have been successfully created. Back to this and paste this over here. If it is equal success, then the account have been successfully created. And then we can go ahead and navigate the user. We can then say navigator. Now within the navigator, there is a method known as push, and the route, it will be material page route, and the builder will always take in the context, and then we can return the login screen. Okay, great. Now, if we go ahead and make use of this function now, it is going to work as we expect. But however, we have a warning, and it is saying don't use build context across async gaps. Try rewriting the code not to reference the build context. Now, the reason we are having this warning is as a result of the linter package we have within the analysis options.yml file. Now to get rid of that warning, we can go ahead and comment this off. But however, the linter helps us to write a better code. Although if we go ahead and make use of that function, everything will work as we expect. But instead of commenting this out, in order to get rid of that warning, we can go ahead and make our code to suit linter. Okay. I don't know how you pronounce this. Probably my pronunciation is wrong, but you can go ahead and pronounce yours right. Okay. Now back to the register screen. Okay. First, over here, we have to create something known as build contest. Now, the build contest tells the widget the current position of itself within the structure of our app. Okay, and we can call this local contest, and it will be equal to contest. Okay, and instead of this contest over here, we can use local contest. Now, what next we have to do is to use future.delay, because it will take some time for the function to be executed. And we can go ahead and say future, then dot delayed, and this will be duration dot zero. Okay, add your comma and add parentheses and add this and paste this over here and add a semicolon. Okay, great. Now you can see we don't longer have that warning. And the need for this build contest is to tell our widget about its current position within the structure of our app. Okay, and after moving to this screen, because the account have been successfully created, then we want to send a message to the user. To send message, we have to say, or to pop out message, we have to say scaffold messenger and dot of contest, then dot, sorry, then within it we have the show snack bar, and this will be snack bar, and the content is going to be snack bar, sorry, and the content is going to be test widget. Okay, and this is going to say congra congrats. We can say congratulations, accounts have been created for you. Okay, and instead of this contest over here, we can use the local contest as well. Okay, and do not worry, we'll sort this out also. It is just trying to say we should use const. Okay, now let's go ahead and create a new account, and let's see if it will do what we just said. Okay, and okay, and I will say test at gmail.com, and and I'm just going to type something gibberish. This is not going to be my real account. However, I just want to see if it will work. And let's see. I think I've clicked on it. Okay, I think we are yet to make use of this function. And before making use of this over here, that is before calling the register new user function, we can add a check first, or we can just go ahead and scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Okay, where do we have the on top? Okay, on top on this, first we want to check if underscore form key dot current state dot validate. Okay, then we want to call the register, sorry, register user. Okay, this is going to work as we expect, of course. and use Ctrl and S to save again. And let's go to our terminal to make sure there is no error. And you can go ahead and try yours, and hopefully it works as we expect, of course. Okay, go to the bar console and click on sign up. Okay, waiting for this. I don't really know if this has been clicked. Okay, account have been created for you. So everything is working as we expect and seems good. And now it navigates us to the login screen, and also the message got popped out.